Alright YouTube, check this out. This is a new 125 gallon that we've got. I've moved my fish from the 55 to this 125. We just bought some new fish from the store. This right here is a really nice, probably about, I don't know, I want to say 7-8 inches. Featherfin, Synodontis. I do have another one in here. He's very much smaller. These are pretty small fish. We also have zebra eel. And then out here we have a baby fire eel. Just a baby. He's probably about, I don't know, 5 inches. 5.5. We've got this little bala. Basically the fish I had in my 55. We've got a black ghost knife fish right there, decent size, probably about 6-7 inches. We got the biker right there. There's an albino pleco in there, bristle nose, and then we have the other biker back there. Now this tank is not at its best. I had this piece of wood right there under, being held by a rock. Let me get that to focus. I'm currently playing with the layout. I also have, the lighting is really poor in this tank. I'm about to feed him some bloodworms. Let me get this open. So I'm not sure about this duckweed I got going on. My idea here was to fill up the entire top of duckweed, make it look like more natural. The thing about that is I really sacrifice a lot of lighting in here, and honestly I don't know if it's worth it, because typically when the lids are closed you don't really get a view of the duckweed at all. It's only until you open it and you only get to see a little bit of it. So I don't know how that's gonna play out. I might just end up taking it out and get a little bit of better lighting. Oh, and also I almost forgot this guy. I just fed him right now a worm, a bloodworm. I mean a regular earthworm. This tank is pretty dirty. It needs a water change. The thing is, I'm gonna be moving fairly soon, so I'm gonna completely remodel, re-landscape the 125. I've had this for probably like about a month now, fully running after I had acclimated the water. But just trying to figure out the landscape, the hardscape for the tank. Messing with it a little bit. But I am adding these new fish. This Synodontis is by far the biggest fish in this tank. So I'm not too experienced when it comes to the Synodontis. He's a very nice fish. I saw him at the store. I know this is a catfish. He has a small mouth, so I shouldn't be too worried about him eating my other fish. At least that's what I think. Any tips on this guy? I'd love to hear him. Any ideas for the hardscape? I'd also love to hear him. But this is my new 125, and I'm very excited to get started. I have a few different kind of plants in here. But I mean, this tank overall, it needs a water change. It needs a bit of cleaning. Just haven't messed with it because, you know, I'll be moving fairly soon. So I'm going to be taking it apart anyways. But give me some tips. I have a blood parrot in there. I have a pretty small bristlenose, albino bristlenose pleco in there. The other Synodontis is about the same pleco size. He's fairly small. He's just always hiding. I don't know where he's at right now. But yeah, just to give you guys a little update. This is just going to be a short video. I also got a fully submerged filter because of the duckweed. I figured I need, you know, as little as current as I can. And what this filter does is it actually moves the water in a complete cycle this way. inside of the under the water, so the water is always going to be moving like this. The water is always moving like that. So I don't know if you can see those little particles, or all the stuff in the water is always going to, on top it's always moving left, on the bottom it's always moving to the right. So it's a nice little cycle that's going on. I have almost no current on top. Basically it's dead on top because of, you know, the duckweed. I have water lettuce I can add too. But yeah, this is a little update on my new fish tank, new 125. I'm excited for it. I'd like to hear your guys' ideas and tips to see how we can get the most out of this 125. I'm already at about almost 6 minutes. I'm gonna make it short. I got this tank at the PetSmart. It was on discount, so usually it's about $600-700. I got it for a little under 500. It was an okay deal, not bad. It's brand new, so I like that idea. But yeah,